Hello everyone, what is going on? My name's Newbie Warrior and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. I post new K-pop reaction videos here every single day, so if you like this video and you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and check out some other stuff on the channel, because I post lots of K-pop reactions, and if you like this, there's probably something else that you like. Today I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing another greatest album of all time for Super Junior. This is for Sorry Sorry, which I found out from comments. It's You is the name of the repackaged. The reason I just said Sorry Sorry is because I was just planning on doing every track, so I compiled what I'm pretty sure is the complete version of the album, which is 16 tracks. Obviously I excluded the Japanese version of Sorry Sorry because I don't want to score the same song twice in two languages. Messes up the whole album score. But yeah, so that's what I'm using. Let me know if there's a song that I missed somehow. Or if I guess, included a song that isn't on the album. But for those of you who are like, wait, what? I clicked on this video, I have no idea what greatest album of all time means, you're making no sense. This is my weekly album reaction / review series. Normally I don't review things, and I don't claim to be a great critic of any sort, or qualified to review music, but I found that this is a more fun way of doing album reactions than just a normal album reaction, with me saying the same things about the same type of music from the same artist over and over again. Not that Super Junior makes the same type of music every time. Generally, there's a lot of different music, but what I do is I look at all of the albums from an artist, with the goal being to find my favorite album from that artist. So I give every song on an album a score from 1 to 10. Then obviously I average that by dividing by the number of songs on the album. So in this case, that'll be 16, unless I messed something up and included an extra song or didn't include a song. That number will change, but I'm planning on scoring 16 songs here. Then I will, on a score scale, like I said, from 1 to 10 with 0.5s. I didn't give Sorry Sorry a 1, by the way. This is just so that they show up in the graph of the previous albums. Really quick, I would like to give a big shout out and apology to Hotaruk 18, longtime subscriber of mine at this point. I'm very active in my comments section, was there during the one time that I was able to live stream a greatest album of all time, follows me on Twitter, and put the time in to take my scores from watching the videos, didn't have access to the documents, to put in all of these, make this format for me, plug in all of these numbers for all the albums that I've scored already, except these ones, which he would have done, he or she, except this was tweeted to me two album reactions ago. Wait, I didn't do Super Junior 05, I'm stupid. Anyway, Don't isn't on here. The reason being because I failed to put it on there. I failed to use this form despite it being tweeted to me. So, apologies to Hotaruk, and big thank you. You're making this whole process much cleaner. Previously, I had separate open, like, Google Docs for each album, and then I was just typing in a text document, and then I'd get a calculator out at the end. Now we have a spreadsheet that just gives us the score. So, like I said, send much love and thanks to Hotaruk. I will link his Twitter, his or her Twitter, in the comments section below, because I forgot. I was going to shout you out on Twitter, but I forgot it. But I will link it in the comments section. So, thank you. Much love. Let's get into this album reaction review. Yeah, here we go. So, as you can see, I've got a playlist here. And, we're just gonna start with Sorry Sorry and go in order. So, I have definitely heard Sorry Sorry, and I've probably heard some of these other ones, but I'm not 100% sure what I have or haven't heard, so, yeah. I like how dancey Sorry Sorry is. It's giving me lots, very Timbaland-esque production value. One of the great producers of modern electropop. Yeah, his tone there's really cool. I feel a little sad listening to Rywook's voice that processed, just because his voice is so beautiful, and it just you can't add to it really with processing. So you know, I understand stylistically it's what they're going for, but in very electronically produced tracks, I much prefer that the vocals aren't as processed and the track is even more produced. But I do like the different layering of the harmonies here. These vocals sound pretty good. I think this instrumental might end up being too repetitive for me. I would really like some more switch-ups than they have, I think. I really like this section. And I think if you're gonna process a voice of Super Junior, like, I think the best line so far in this song is this Dong-A line. Just how staccato it is, and then they just kind of twist around the vocal a little bit, and you can tell he's singing a very interesting style as well for the song. But you can still tell it's his voice, which is, I feel like Rywook's voice, it's like, it sounded cool, but it's just like an electronic vocal, you know, it's so processed. So I really like this line more. And then of course, Yes Song. That singing style and the vocal processing might be growing on me, actually. I have heard this song before. A lot, actually. Including, I already filmed the reaction to the MV, I believe. Okay, I actually really do like this, mixing up the production here. Okay, Yes Song as always. Yes. I forgot completely about the second verse. Like, when I was thinking in my mind before this, like, I was thinking, like, oh, what am I going to like in the song? What am I going to talk about, right? Because if I've heard a song before and I know I'm going to score it, it's always, like, here, when I'm going into it, I have preconceptions. But I completely forgot about the second verse with, Yesung and Jihyun. His phrasing is so strong and so supported there, actually. That's cool. That doesn't sound processed at all. And really neither does this. Obviously the hey, but... You know what? At the start of the song, I was thinking this might get too repetitive for me. Nah! No! I think it's the rising synths that are changing enough. And that's just an infectious beat pattern. Yeah. So my only real criticisms of the song are, but actually they were weakened. My argument against the song was weakened the longer I listened to it, which is kind of strange. Which is good, I guess. That's what you want. But things that I noticed that I really liked. Let's start there. The general set of synths that they chose, the pitches and the rhythm of that, like that is a cool little synth pattern that they chose. And they chose really cool sounding, kind of almost like that round synth, almost like a PVC pipe being hit or something, like a very interesting lower sound, which is cool. So I really liked that. And that's pretty infectious. I will say it gets a little bit repetitive. It seems like it should be way repetitive, but it's actually it only bothers me a tiny bit. The main thing is, I feel like some of the vocals, especially Rywook's lines, for whatever reason, didn't hit for me. Like, just, it doesn't sound like him. Like, it kind of does, but it's like, it almost reminds, I guess it's the same thing with Seungmin's line. Like, these middle lines in this verse are my least favorite part of the song. It almost, like, this could be a Lady Gaga song, you know, it's like, there's just so much of that, and I know a lot of it is the time, but at the same time, like, I'm evaluating this song, just based on what I like and don't like. And it's not even the singer's fault. It's like a stylistic choice, right? But I just feel like this part misses for me. I don't like this little back and forth as much. I like the harmonies. I mean, like I said, I love this verse. This verse is really good. See, these vocals, when they go back and forth, when Yesung and Hyo-hyun, these vocals are they're left to shine still. Whereas I feel like these vocals from Seungmin and Rywook were like almost too processed and like messed with, and like to the point where like it was like, okay, like the vocals are overshadowed by the beat, which isn't what you want in the verse, obviously. So that's my only real criticism. How does it score though? Man, I'm not used to navigating a nice clean spreadsheet. What am I gonna do? I'm used to clicking between my weird Franken mesh of Google Docs. Sorry though. So I gotta look at some other scores. Apologies, I will have to listen to some samples of other songs during this, especially at the beginning, hopefully by track like, 4 or 5 or something. I'm not listening to samples every time to give a score, but I just don't want to give a score to something that doesn't make sense given the scores I've given other things. Let's listen to... Let's listen to a 7.5. What's a 7.5? Dorothy's not going to be a good comparison. Magic might be a good comparison point. Let's try Magic. Oh, before I get any further, it's worth noting that when I'm giving these scores only apply to comparing this music to Super Junior's other music. So do not think like, oh, let me look at the scores he's given other artists. They do not apply in a vacuum. These scores only are to be taken within how much do I like this compared to Super Junior's other music. So the only scale is the other Super Junior stuff I've scored. So keep that in mind. Don't compare it to EXO or GFriend or any group that I do in the future. Please. Because I'm not even scoring. Not just because I don't want to start fan wars, which I don't, but also because I literally am not scoring it thinking about it as a number that can be applied to any art, any piece of music. It's literally for this group, so yeah. Do I like Sorry Sorry as much as this? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, all of this phrasing is very nice. I don't think I like Sorry Sorry as much as Magic. Let me listen to just a little bit of a 7. Because that seems like... I don't want to do it all off the same album either. Click around a little bit. This is a ballad though, right? I'm trying to find something that is. Let's Dance.
Everybody let's go 긴장감은 뻗고 turn on music 꼭 따라 해봐 let's dance 졸라매지 말고 가슴이 불어봐 멈추지 말고
Is Sorry Sorry better than this song? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or the same.
Everybody let's dance 이리 와 건져 Everybody let's dance Everybody put your hands up 가끔은 너를 부르
Yeah, that clap. That's what brought it down. For those of you who are new to this series, welcome to Newbie Warrior Assault's fake clap samples. Just kidding. But really, I am quite critical of produced clap loops instead of recording a real clap. So that was my main criticism of that song, I believe. Not 100% sure though. So I think I'm gonna give Sorry Sorry a 7 for now. It's feeling like a 7 to me. It's not even that it's a bad song. Like, 7 is a good song for Super Junior, but the problem is, like, Super Junior's highs are, like, astronomical, right? So it's like, to me, this isn't as good as Magic, which is a 7.5, so I have to give this lower than that. That's how this system works. Worth noting, all of these scores can be moved around until the end. Not so I can manipulate it to give it a certain score or anything like that. Just so that I may go back and be like, oh wait, if She Wants It is X score, which I don't know, I just picked a random song. Then I have to compare that and be like, wait, so if She Wants It's a 7, so is Sorry Sorry better or worse than? So I might change these scores at any point during this video, so hopefully, that's alright. Alright, let's move on to Why I Like You. It was a long first song, because I had to explain a lot of things. Yeah, Sorry Sorry, good. Like I said, a little bit repetitive for me, and man, that verse in the middle of the song really misses hard for me though. So, ooh. Speaking of process vocals, that was an Ooh. I really like this so far. This layering of samples is so clean. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. See, if you're gonna process vocals, do it like this. Not like that middle verse. Do it like this. Listen to this, the end of this chorus. This is so cool. Like, they just like put some echo, some slight reverb, probably like lengthen the pitches or do something else. But listen to the end of this, and like you can still hear the vocal. What I don't like is when vocal processing takes away the uniqueness of a voice. What I do like is when vocal processing enhances the uniqueness of a voice while keeping to the strengths of that person's voice. Listen to this. beautiful. And for all my criticism of... Hold on. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yes. Man, I love Yesung's voice so much. Oh! How many of you knew that was coming and was just like, oh, the timing? I'm like, man, I love Yesung's voice. Obviously, I can't do it anywhere near what he did, but that's funny that it... Oh. I really like this. See, this is how to use dance elements with a vocally strong group without overshadowing the vocalists, in my opinion. And I love this chorus section, by the way. Oh, the control. See, this is why you can't turn his voice into a robot. Because it sounds so cool and unique. Yes! I don't even mind them doing it for the ad-libs up there sometimes. That's fine. Don't do it for the verse, though, when I'm supposed to focus on the verse. I don't have anything to say here, I'm just listening. Ten. 10. Easy 10. I'm not even checking other songs. Sorry. That song, I will say, it is possible that it's so repetitive that it makes some people not think of it as perfect. To me, wasn't an issue here because they did enough cool stuff with the ad-libs. And I loved how they started with only some elements of that beat. They start with just the bass and the guitar. And then they bring the snap in. And they layer in that second layer of bass here. Very cool. Like I said, definite 10. That song is incredible. Like, I really like it. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say. Like I said, the vocal processing for me, as someone who, like, primarily, when I know somebody can sing well, what I'm listening for is, okay, I know you can sing well, but I want to hear your vocal flaws, almost. And I don't mean like they're a bad singer, but I mean like as a human being, if I sing the same line, I can practice infinitely. I will never technically sing that same line exactly the same because I'm not a robot, I'm a human, right? And like, so every person's voice has flaws. Those flaws are what make acoustic versions, a cappella versions of music, why people love those, because it makes the music so real. So to me, as a vocalist, I get upset when electronic music, when they produce out the flaws. I feel like it almost sterilizes the vocals. So I feel like that's what they did in the middle of the Sorry Sorry verses. Like I said, that middle verse, just the one with Sungmin and Rywook. And I feel like they didn't do that at all on the verses here. There were some ad-libs where they did that, but once again, I'm not meant to 100% of my focus on the ad-libs. I'm focused on the chorus during the chorus, and which is the main melody, and then the beat, and then the ad-libs, right? Whereas if you put that in the verse, then my brain is being drawn by the entire music to the verse. So that's why I can hear... Some people might be like, well, this song had vocal production in the same style. Yeah, but not during the verses. And that's what's important. Plus, this beat was just really cool, kind of chill, laid back. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm still getting, like, Timbaland / Justin Timberlake vibes from this album, which probably just has a lot to do with when it was produced. Because obviously, during this time period, literally, like, this is when Timbaland was producing, like, 80% of Western pop songs. By the way, I love Timbaland. Lots of snapping and, like, the layering of those... like cool little synths and stuff in pop music. I love that stuff. So, but I'm just noting that. So, let's move on to Let's Not. This is KRY, so I'm guessing it might be ballady, but who knows? Not everything, obviously, from this. Ooh. Okay, yup. I'm getting that definite ballad vibe so far. Man. Wow.
그토록 사랑한 그대가에 넌 돌리려 해도 울며 매달려도 그냥 싫다며.
This is that like emotional edge of crying, kind of lighter vibrato. I like it.
난 항상 강한 척만 하지만 평생 너 하나 지킬 자신.
Very dramatic.
비겁한 남자야. 다시 나 같은 사람 사랑하지 말고 다신 그리워할 사람 만들지 말고 너만 바라보고 너 아니면 돼서 하루도 못 버틸 만큼 사랑해주는 사람
nice little instrumental. That's brutal. Oh, I love these songs. Obviously all of them, but I like the use of the stringed instruments, the key change there, the held note. Ooh, who was that? Was that Yesung? Who was that? I don't think it's lit up here, but. That was cool. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow, that's pretty... Ooh. Weird choice to resolve. Sorry, I wouldn't have let the chord resolve, but I was trying to stop it. I ended up doing the worst of both worlds, because I ended up stopping the chord early, and it's going to the next song. So I just failed on all accounts there. Yeah, pretty. Man, it's so hard because my brain is like, yes, 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 I love it. But then I was like, wait, but KRY ballads are always like that. So I gotta see how it stacks up to KRY ballads in general. I don't think it's a 10. It's very, very good. I don't think... To me, Simply Beautiful has that something extra in terms of flavor, whereas this is a more generic... generic is too harsh of a word. This is more of a... It's a safer ballad instrumental, which doesn't make it bad by any means. I just think it would be hard for me to give it a 10, per se. I don't remember what some of these songs are, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I can't remember every single song every second. If I remember properly, I'm just looking for ballads to compare it to. I think Good Day for a Good Day is a ballad, yes? Let's find out. You know what, let me just click into... Hold on, let's do this a little bit differently. I believe Raining Spell for Love.
It's never gonna change.
Oh, this isn't... No, it is a ballad, kinda. It's not really a fair point of comparison. Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's just, do I like the song more or less? I don't have to compare it to a ballad. So I'm evaluating against every song. I'm thinking it's less than that. I'm gonna go... It's not a 7 though. I'm thinking 7.5 is a good spot actually. Islands is a ballad. A more traditional ballad. This is a song I gave a 7.5 to. Let me hear a little bit of this before I score it, for sure. Obviously it's a different pace, but... Oh, those chords are so good. How resonant they are, though. I don't know if it's that good. It might be another 7, guys. I'm thinking it's slightly below that. I'm sorry. I'm thinking a 7 is about where this one sits. Yeah, do I like it more than Sorry Sorry? I don't know though. I'm thinking 7. That could be a 7.5. Just like to point that out. That could easily be a 7.5. So that might move up, but I like it. It's very pretty, but it has like I said, it lacks kind of a special, unique identity as a unique song compared to Super Junior's other ballads. Obviously, compared to just music or ballads, it would be a different story, but the reason I'm scoring Super Junior's albums is because Super Junior, I love so much of their stuff and it's incredible. So, like, already we're looking at a group that I like, or I wouldn't be doing greatest album of all time. I wouldn't make myself listen to every album and score it if I didn't think I was going to like it. So we're already looking at a group that I like so much. So it's really hard for me. Like, to say it's above a 7, but that could be a 7.5. I'm unsure on that one. Let's move on to Angela. Oh. Weird. Electric guitar, 80s rock maybe? 70s rock? Style? What are the softer vocals there? I really like the singing style, actually. I'm definitely feeling 70s style, though. Guys, the clap rears its ugly head. Oh, it's so fake. Can't they just use a tambourine to record a real person clapping? At least they made it go away. Okay, sorry. I don't want to talk over this transition. At least they made it go away for the chorus, I would say. Oh. So is this a pre-chorus or is this the chorus? That clap is ruining my enjoyment of the song. I'm sorry, guys. I like this. Okay. And now it is a tambourine instead of a clap. Now we're back to the clap. Or it never changed and my brain was thinking about other things. Man, the individual vocalist shines so strong on this song. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I don't love that song. Like I said, I like the individual vocalists. Like, there were some very pretty cool vocal lines. Like, obviously, yes, I'm doing whatever that is. That note's cool. Even, like, this whole section is cool. But the general vibe of the instrumental, it's way too repetitive in my opinion. Pretty generic chord progression. It doesn't change at all. Like I said, the actual vocalists all had very, very very cool lines that they got to shine on, which is cool to hear, and I really liked it. But the issue is, like, for me, the instrumental as a whole is pretty weak. Like, it just feels safe and overdone, kind of. And like minus the KRY, minus everybody's vocals, the God vocal lines, I've heard this song 1,000 times, just in terms of the instrumental, like, pretty much this exact song. So, it's just, I don't know. And then also that generic clap that you guys know brings a song down for me. Man, the individual vocalists were so good, though. Like, it makes it hard for me to dock this song, like, really low. I'm thinking maybe, like, 6.5-ish? I'm thinking maybe 6.5-ish, hold up. Let me listen to a little bit of Mamacita. 6.5. No, I like this instrumental more. Even, I think. Oh, maybe it's nowhere near this. Okay, I gotta look lower. Sorry, guys. I gotta hear Don't Leave Me. This is what... Oh, it's not on Spotify. I forgot that. Okay, let me pull up... That's not a good example. It's not a 5, but I'm gonna play This Is Love to see how much better than it is than This Is Love. Honestly, maybe it is a 5? I think there are individual lines that are stronger than that, but I still think it's in that tier. We're gonna give it a 5.5 because I think it might be. I think those individual vocal lines might put it above that. So, once again, these scores are subject to change potentially until the end of this video. They don't change after that. They're locked in forever. But I mean, during this video they can change. But I'm gonna give that, yeah, Angela, not for me. 5.5. Sorry. Yeah, let's move on to Reset, though. Starting with Static. Oh, we're back to dancey already. Maybe? I'm getting more of these Justin Timberlake Timbaland vibes, which I like. This instrumental is very minimalist, actually, for how it started. Ooh, the vocals. Wow, that's cool. This is the chorus? Nice use of the rappers bringing the extra drum in here too.
우리 정말 돌아갈 수 없을까 그날 우리 처음 마주쳤던 그날로 돌아갈 수 없을까 제발 제발
really like this. Man, those extra ad-libs in the chorus and the harmony on that phrase, it's so cool.
너를 잊을 수 없어 돌아와 Press the reset 너만을 보고 있는데 Press the reset 너를 잊을 수 없는데
This is cool. This is really amazing, actually. Like, I love how it's everything was so cool. It had this whole kind of chill vibe to it, even like just gorgeous. Everything is beautiful. That's a 10. I like. Once again, I don't think I even have to compare it to anything to tell you that there's nothing I would change about that song to make it better, honestly. They did so much. The chorus is amazing. It's so good. They just everything about it. It's just really cool. Really cool use of a minimalist instrumental and then layering onto that over time. Like I said, when the rap verse came in, they added and really mixed up the instrumental, and they kept some of those elements for the chorus after that. Just really well paced, beautiful vocal phrasing. Loved it. Wouldn't change anything. On to the next track. Ah, dang, that's cool. That is a cool song. Oh, I like those vocal.
하냐고 고민을 하고 원망하고 뻔한 결말 끝이 보여도 널 끊을 수 없어 숨쉬는 한 너를 갖고 싶어 날씬한 그림자를 따라가 걸음걸음 척 거쳐봐 이런 걸 웃어보자 포기할까 이런 꿈이 벌써 몇 번째야 Just like that, 잡히지만 난 위험해 굶주리냐 수보다 더 Just like that, 오할 수 없이 난
This is cool.
눈이 먼 바보일 뿐 언제부턴지도 몰라 난 사로잡혀버렸어 Just like that, 오해만 널 보면 목마른
These chiptune elements are interesting. Yes.
눈빛이 흔들린 걸 봤어 나 때문이 아니란 것쯤은 알아 그래서 새빨간 입술로 말해봐 숨어지고 귀찮다고 말이야 이런 걸 우스워져 보게 할까
I like these longer phrases. Cool vocal bit. Very cool. Interesting. I like the instrumental. It's getting repetitive though. Really, very cool vocal stuff the whole time though. The clap weird on me as well. Don't like the clap. Yeah, give me some more of this stuff in the song, not at the end. I wanted to hear that, like, you know, anywhere in the verses or the choruses. For real though, cool. I loved the use of vocals over an electronic beat. You guys know, I love that. And it sounds to me like this bass is a vocal bass hit to me. I could be wrong. Let me double check. Yeah, it sounds like not the drum, but the That's so cool to use that. I just wish it would have changed up at any point. But and I don't love the chorus, but the rest of the song is very, very cool vocally. Very, 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 very cool. The clap, like I said, also wears on me. I don't think I have to talk about that too much. You guys know. If I hear a clap like that and it never goes away and it never changes cadence and it is a cheap sounding clap loop, not a fan, but whatever. But like, the vocal moment's very strong. To the point where I think it carries it above where it otherwise would be. I definitely like this more than Sorry Sorry. I want to give it an 8. I just need to hear an 8 a little bit. Good example of an 8 is Lo Siento, actually. So let me just play that. Wait. Hold up. Yeah, let me just play that. A little bit of it. Is this song as good as Lo Siento to me? Or is it slightly under? It might be a 7.5. Okay, I don't think it's this. I'm thinking 7.5 actually. I wanted to check to see if it maybe could slide up to an 8. I'm feeling that 7.5 really strong though. Yeah, cool song. I just wish they would have changed up that instrumental a little bit. But I mean, that's a very unique sounding song on its, like, it's just cool. Yeah, cool. Alright, what if? What if? This audio quality is a little bit lower than I would like, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pull up the Spotify and try and sync it up as best I can with the lyrics. I'll mute this. Sorry. Just gonna pull this over here. Actually, click the right song. That way. Okay. So the lyrics, like I said, it's not going to be synced up perfectly, but it should be pretty close. The reason I'm... Ooh. Nice, low, jazzy kind of vocal phrasing. I really like this. I wish this had line distribution, not gonna lie. I didn't see an option with line distribution though. But I want to know who that second person's low vocals were. Because I know Yesung has beautiful, beautiful low vocals. But there were two different people that had really strong low vocals there. This whole song is kind of in that lower register. Like the main melody. It's cool. Oh, I love this. I love the use of those violins and that jazz bass. Even though it's not changing much, it's fine. If you're gonna give me that good of a jazz bass line, totally fine. I like this, is very good. Masterful execution on that transition. Ooh. This might be the strong ballad for me on this album. It's a long album, there could be more than one, but... If you can even call this a ballad, it's not really a ballad. Sort of. That's incredible. Guys, I think it's a 10. Like... It's so good. Wow. Hold on. I need to hear why. I need to hear a 9.5. And I just need to see... And this song's also pretty slow. Is it better than why? That's my question. Or is it the same tier? It might be slightly better. As much as I love Why, I think I like this more. For me, it's a 10, I think. Yeah. Here we go. There's another 10. Another 10. Alright, let's listen to Quake. Not at all familiar with the song. Oh. I can tell right away, sorry. Audio quality. Once again, I picked these, so the fault is only on me. Interesting, this is featuring Mickey, who I'm not familiar with, and Yuno, or Yunho, from TVXQ, who I just reacted to his recent solo release, which was great. But yeah, this is another one that I didn't grab the quality of audio recording that I wanted to, so... Which, once again, only falls on me, because I made this playlist. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Shit, man.
oh.
Sorry. About to say something. What? 너무 뻔해. 모두 대충 그러려니 항상 쉽게 우리만의 사랑 믹스가 담고.
This is very good. This quiet, intense rap. Very kind of jazzy R&B synths. Yes. Oh, this pain. Wow. This is very cool. Oh, this rap is so cool. This might be my favorite hip-hop focused song from them. This is very cool. Oh, that's... Even though that is repeated, that's so pretty that... I wonder if we're gonna get another rap bit or not. There was a lot already. Oh yes! Oh, it's a 10 now. That key change into the escalated, the layering. Yes! Oh, that little ad-lib. That's a 10. Wow. That is not at all what I thought it was going to be from the very start of it. But that is unbelievable. And you know what? There was a kind of fake sound and clap. Didn't even bother me because there was so much going on that it surpassed. It surpassed it. It's like the quiet intensity of all of those raps and just how infectious that rhythm of the beat was and how emotional the whole thing was emotionally charged and perfectly paced. The ad-libs and the harmonies and then the way when they key changed up. When I was like, I'm not sure if they're going to do more rap verse. then they added that layered rap and then all the different layered sounds from the vocals and they added to the beat. Oh, it's incredible. I really like that song. That is really cool. Yeah, that might be the first 10 song that's had a really fake clap. And the clap wasn't great. It was not a good clap sample, but like it's so far beyond that doesn't even matter. And you guys know. That's incredible to me. Really cool. Oh man. Alright. Well, we're halfway done, so we got club number 1 right now. That was amazing though. I'm so happy I heard that. That's great. That's truly great. Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. This is a definite throwback. This is a much more convincing clap. Yeah, that's a real clap someone recorded with a microphone. Yes. I like this back and forth. 미치게 해 그리고 숨이 막히게 해 어지러질 내 맘이 터져가 너의 생각 하나로 가득 차 나를 미치게 해 너에게 나를 갇히게 해 뜨거워진 사랑을 가져가 내 기념에 뻗쳐나 세상에 많은 남자와 다른 마음이 넓은 너의 남자 되고 싶은 날 한번 믿어봐 널 잡고만 싶어 Can you give it up 망설이다가 남자이니까 용기 내려면 말을 걸어 두근거리는 가슴 설레는 이런 느낌 나는 원했어 It's funny with the picture fading back and forth 그리고 숨이 막히게 해 어지러진 내 맘이 펴져가 너의 생각 하나로 가득 차 I like how they're building this instrumental during the chorus, so it's like more full than the last chorus. Okay. Is she just gonna have spoken ad-libs? Oh. No, she gets a process main vocal. Cool harmonizing with it. This is so weird. Oh, that delivery. How am I supposed to rate that? What even is that? It's good, but what is it? How do I compare that to something else? Wait, what? I'm supposed to rate that song on a scale of 1 to 10. It's very strange. And this feature is so weird too, because she just gets like little softly spoken like little bits, and then she gets like a super processed vocal. This is such a weird feature. Wait, what? But the harmonizing with it is really cool. You know what? Now that I listen to it again, I like it more. Like, just that little bit. I don't know how to score that. I've never heard anything like that, quite like that. With the use of that guitar in the chorus, and then the weird female feature with, like, the sexy spoken bit, and then, like, the little weird, super, harmonizing with the super, super processed vocal, and, like, the really strong individual vocal lines. Can I give it a... Will people be mad if I give it a 10? Surely it can't be a 10, right? Let me bring this back down. Let me listen to another... Let me listen to something I haven't listened to yet, though. Let me listen to... Let's see. Let me listen to Now. That's a good example of a song I haven't listened to yet. This is a 9. This is another really weird song. I think I like that song more. Because this song was brought down by one bit in the middle that I was not a fan of. Yeah. What other 9.5s do I have? I'm sorry, I need to double check this. Coagulation, that's a 9.5. I use this one a lot, but... Is it better than... it's hard to compare this, though. I mean, I can, but... Let's try and let's use Hit Me Up, which I also use a lot. This should be... Obviously nothing's a great comparison point. I think it's in this tier. I think it's 9.5. It's not quite a 10, but man, is that song weird, but I like it. Something about it. I hope no one's mad about me, how much I love that song. That song is very strange. Club number 1? Very, very strange, but in a... It's just the attitude is sold so well. And the back and forth. And this feature's so strange. It's... Alright, Super Junior. It's possible this goes back down to a 9. I'm still undecided, but I'm going to give it a 9.5 for now because I'm leaning more towards that. Let's listen to Happy together. I feel like this is going to be a very different vibe. To that.
언제나 사랑하는 난 충분해 그저 받기만 했던 너의 마음 이제 다 돌려줄게 조금 더 가까이 사랑 너와 내가 지금 이대로 항상 너를 지켜줄게 때로는 지쳐
vocals are beautiful, as always. I almost don't have to say it, but I will keep saying it. Man, I don't like the sparkle there.
조금 더 가까이 사랑 너와 내가 지금 이대로 항상 너를 지켜줄게.
Man, that clap. Listen to this clap and compare it to the clap on the last song. This clap is so worse. Like.
지쳐서 아프고 힘들면 그저 넘게 되면 돼. 영원히 happy together. 가려진 눈물 흘리고 있을 때도 눈부신 그대가 있어 힘내어 웃을 수 있는.
I feel like in any other group, Donghae would be a main vocalist, to be honest. Like, his vocal chops are stupid, but obviously care why. So, but dang, yeah.
넌 나의 전부야, 넌 나의 최고야, 내 사람 그대. 누가 뭐래도 넌 내 사람. 조금 더 가까이 사랑 너와 내가 지금 이대로 언제라도 곁에 있어. 외로운 지쳐서 아프고 힘들면 그저 넘게 되면 돼.
Ooh, that upper vocal. This is a very cool section.
영원히 happy together.
Interesting. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was thinking 5.5 to 6 range. Until this section hit. Wait. No, not this section. After this chorus. This last section, I was thinking 5.5 to 6 because the instrumental does not do it for me. Chord progression, not great. Very generic. Bass kind of weak. The clap super fake and awful. But this mixing it up with these background barbershop style vocals, I love this bit.
영원히 happy together.
I think that one bit at the end is gonna carry the song to a 6.5 from a 5.5. I don't think I like it more than Mamacita. I think it's on par though. Yep. Also, Club Number 1, I may have gotten slightly overhyped as I think more about it. I'm gonna give it a 9. Still cool. Still cool. But yeah. I'm not sure if it's quite to that 9.5 level, but it's a cool song. But yeah, Happy Together. Like I said, I don't like that clap. That is maybe one of the most egregious fake claps they've used ever. To me, don't like it. But also the instrumental in general, the chord progression was kind of lame. The bass was too far back in the mix. I think you could have done some cool stuff mixing up the bass. The instrumental as a whole was extremely repetitive. Obviously cool ad-libs, beautiful vocals. That's kind of a given with Super Junior. So I'm comparing that. I mean, that's in every song pretty much. So then I have to look at all of their songs. Okay, I'm going to apply those things, but now that doesn't move the score because all of their songs have those things. But yeah, I'm thinking, man, that was going to be like a 5.556, but it gets carried up for sure by that last barbershop section. That was very, very cool. So props to them on mixing it up at the end at least. Rest of the song didn't do it for me. It's all good. I don't actively dislike it by any means. Just not my favorite. Dead at Heart, here we go. Trying to think. Yeah, whatever. Ballad? Oh, this is very, like, what, 70s-ish? No, not these violins. Ooh.
길었던 한 해 동안 그댈 보내고 나니 어제까지의 나는 마치 죽어있던 것과 같네요. 그렇게 길었던 시간 속에
This is very cool.
당신밖에 없네요. 그대밖에 남으러 생각하지 않은 채 이렇게 내가 지나가네요. 그댈 찾아갔던 어느 비 내리던 날의 기억.
Ooh, they added like little glitchy synths to this, which is so weird with this song. Oh. Pretty sure there's some cellos in this song, which is cool. This is very good.
아직도 우리 미래를 상상하고 헤어진 지금도 내 맘은 언제나 그대의 곁에서 살아있는 것처럼 죽어있는 거예요. 너를 사랑했던 순간 내가 멈춰버린
This is cool. I like that, like, MIDI organ. Ooh.
너를 잊지 못하면 내가 죽어 있는 것.
Whoa. That's gorgeous too. Dang. Is that a 10? I don't know. I'm thinking it's slightly under a 10 because it got a little, the beat got repetitive. The rest of the instrumental, not so much, but the was pretty much the entire time, just that, which, little bit, like, it's under perfection. But that doesn't mean it's incredible. Like, really, really cool use of those synth instruments, of the electronic bits, mixing that with the different strings. I heard some violin and what I'm pretty sure is a cello, but I'm not sure. Who knows? Really, really like the beautiful vocal phrasing, some of the layering that they did there. Awesome, awesome, awesome track. Very good. I really, really, really dig the vibe of that song. It's very unique as well. It's very cool. Yeah. Shining Star, here we go.
Shining star, like a little
Okay.
항상 내 곁에 그대가 머물러져 stay in my heart 눈부신 shining my love 늘 바라고 있죠 항상 거기에서 웃음 짓기를 뜬 모를 노예와 이유 없는 미움에 힘이 들어도 까만 곳을 봐요 이제 시작이죠 싶을 땐 내게 기대요 부족하지만 그댈 지킬게요 사랑은 그렇게 처음 순간부터 찾아와 가장
I like just the kind of flow of this song. The jazz bass in a really good spot in the mix, keeping good rhythm. I don't like this chorus. Not I don't like, that's too strong. I don't love this chorus.
밝아 햇살 같은 그대 눈빛이 내게 휴식을 줘 지쳐 있을 땐 내 맘을 밝혀줘 Promise me 기도해 언제든 네 편이 돼
I like the rhythm of the rap verse though.
사랑으로 네 작은 어깨 감싸줄게 사랑은 그렇게 처음 순간부터 찾아와 가장 깊은 곳에 날아와 날 뜨겁게 해 변하지 않는 떨림 그대는 Shining star like a little diamond Makes me love 내게 꽃가 같은 달콤한 미소로 날 바라보며 속삭여줘
Appreciate the music and snap over a clap there. Ah, that key change, not a fan of it there. Way too predictable, not enough of an interesting twist. And they just repeat the chorus again too with it. I would have really liked a bridge or like a little verse or an end section instead of that last chorus after the key change. They could have key changed and done something interesting, or don't key change it in the song earlier. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that one, not gonna lie. Like I said, always the vocals. That's a given. I definitely like it more than Angela. I'm thinking 6. Feels like a 6 to me. I don't think it's quite on the level of Happy Together. I'm gonna play a little bit of Happy Together. I'm gonna tentatively put a 6, but I'm gonna double check it real quick. Yeah, I look at less than that, so yeah, I'm feeling 6 on that one for sure. It just feels that chorus I do not like. It feels kind of weak compared to the rest of the song to me. And the instrumental didn't change at all. I applaud them for not using an obnoxious clap. If they had used an obnoxious clap in that song, it would have scored significantly lower. But yeah. I think that's where I sit on that one. Not my favorite. Hey, totally fine. Let's move on to She Wants It. I may have heard this. I can't remember. It sounds familiar. Oh! This is funky. Okay, I don't think I've heard this. Makes me happy that I'm born a male. 그녀의 관심을 사고 싶어서 안달하지. My mama told me 여자는 뭐니 해도 착한 마음이 가장 중요한. I like this bass line. 어깨 무릎 발까지 완벽한 너의 스타일. 미개의 달인인 그녀도 위험해 너무도 위험해. 그 눈빛 한 번 보면 그걸로 너게 just once. 민들고 질투하는 그녀도 위험해 너무도 위험해. She want it. Yeah. 그녀의 거미줄에 걸리고 많은 남자들은 100% 하늘같이 바보같이 즐거워해 조심해. 완벽해 그녀의 플레이스킬 모두 퍼펙트. Yeah, Shindong. He's got a very old school flow to him. 사랑이 아닌 반지 목걸이 블링블링 짧아진 슬림슬림 자동차 다가와 매력이 넘쳐 so hot 모르겠다 so what. 매일 밤이 되면 나가지. 그녀는 가진 남자만 사냥하지. I'm digging this jazz rhythm. 남자들은 그녀의 장난감이지. 정신 차리지 않은 너도 go crazy. 안 봐도 뻔해 그녀는 나를 원하지라고 착각해. 난 다르다고 믿지만 똑같아. 어깨 무릎 발까지 완벽한 너의 스타일. 미개의 달인인 그녀도 위험해 너무도 위험해. 그 눈빛 한 번 보면 그걸로 너 game over. 민들고 질투하는 그녀도 위험해 너무도 위험해. Gotta let you go. Yeah, yeah. Wow, yeah. I really like the vibe of this song. Just the whole attitude to it. That guitar, the twang on the vocals. And I actually really dig the chorus. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I've been tapping my foot the entire song. What a weird song. So many weird songs on this album. What? I didn't think I could outdo the weirdness from Don Don, but this album, I think, is so far. Wow. Talk about attitude. It's selling some lyrics. Obviously, I have the lyrics here because I normally use them as a kind of a tertiary evaluation tool, right? Like if I'm digging the vibe of a song and I really want to know kind of more to that story, then I'll look at them some more, but I try not to let it diminish me listening to the music, because to me that's the most important thing. But every once in a while there's a song that just draws me in, and I don't know at what point I started laser focusing on the lyrics, but this song, the vibe of the song pulled me in so well that I had to pay attention to the lyrics. Like, it was not an option, which is so cool. Love when that happens. Man, I kind of want to give it a 10. I don't know, though. It's better than Dead at Heart, which I just listened to a couple songs ago. I know that, which either I need to lower Dead at Heart or give it a 10. I'm thinking it's a 10. So many 10s on this album, guys. But hey, I'm not going to change my score because of how many 10s I've given. If it's a 10, it's a 10. Just surprised. Also, apologies, you can hear my water softener in the background, so I do my best to minimize the distractions, the background noise, but I can only control what I can control, and the water softener I unfortunately cannot control. Okay, let's move on to It's You. Man, She Wants It. What a weird, cool song. So weird, but the vibe of it and the way the lyrics and the attitude drew me in, I have to give it a 10. Because it's also the only song that had me, like I said, tapping my foot involuntarily to the beat so far, which is cool. That might be the first time that's happened on any greatest album of all time, actually. Where I'm like I'm at a rock concert or something, tapping, or a jazz something. I don't know, but I was tapping. Here we go. I've definitely heard this. I did a reaction to a live, I think, of this. This is very pretty. Ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, the electric strings for the chorus. I forgot. Already a 10. It's already yelling into my mic. I was trying to sit forward and be excited, but the way this changes vibes to the more calm verse and bridges and everything too is very cool. Interesting the rappers are doing this. And the clap rhythms in this song are very good. Top tier. Oh, yup. It's a 10. It's a 10. Just the way they layer the way they use the vocals and play with the strings. And the bass line on this part, too. And then it has this almost like dreamlike feel to it in the non-chorus sections. Yes! Oh. Yup, yes, son with the ad-lib. Oh, kill me, yes. 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 Oh, he gets so many ad-libs on this song. There's Heechol's 2 words. Not really 2 words, obviously. Seemed like he did not get very many lines on this album as a whole, if I look back so far, but maybe I'm just wrong in imagining that. Yeah, this is incredible. It's a 10. It's a masterpiece. I love electronic strings with cool vocal harmonies over them. You guys already know that. As a matter of fact, this song is so good that I'm pretty sure... should I lower the... I don't know. I think she wants it still a 10. Like, this should be like an 11 in like a category of its own with like Simply Beautiful and Sorry Answer and like songs like that, but not that Sorry Answer's been scored, but it is in a category of its own. Yeah, I'm thinking this is still in the same tier because it's like higher, you know? Like, I don't want to lower all of these because they are in comparison to other songs where they deserve, and I can't lower those old scores. I'm thinking the 10 is just, you know, there's a difference, you know, in 10s. This one's barely a 10, but definitely still a 10, and this one is 100% overachieving 10, but still a 10, so. Love Disease. Curious what this is? It's hard to be the follow-up to 2 10s in a row. She wants it and it's you, so here we go. Oh. Oh, those chords. Oh, the vocal texture. Oh, the strings again! They're trying to make me give all 10s on this album. These vocals are so good. From everyone, they're so good.
있으라고 내 사랑이 서서히 죽어가는 별 조금 아프지만 낳고 싶은 맘은 없는 걸 남김없이
This mix of electronic synths and the strings and these vocal layering. Oh. Ooh. Electric guitar? There's like 2 electric guitar chords.
널 씻겠지 내 사랑이 서서히 죽어가는 별 조금 아프지만 낳고 싶은 맘은 없는
Oh my, this is so good.
서로가 맘이었던 시간으로 되돌아갔어 내 사랑이 서서히 죽어가는
Oh, ad-libs.
조금 아프지만 낳고 싶은 맘은
Yes, yes,
기억이 지워져 버려 서로가 남이었던 시간으로 되돌아갔어 이제 쉬고 싶어
Oh, it's amazing. No, stop. Not yet. Not yet. That song is so cool. That balance of everything is so cool. I did have the fake clap that was taking me out of it sometimes, though. As amazing and incredible as everything else was, if that would have been like a drum or a snap or a real recorded clap, that song's a 10. But you know what? It's still a 9.5, I think. And you know what? I honestly might have to lower a couple of these, because I don't know. I don't know though. I think Dead at Heart and Club Number 1 earned their spots. They were weird spots, but they earned them. Maybe this is a 10. I think, you know what? I think despite the fake clap, it still hits the 10. This album's incredible to me, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Really friggin' cool. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Love You More. One more song. Oh, this is cool. Okay. That started fast. Oh, I didn't play. Oh. His voice is so far forward, it's like in front of me. The main line.
높은 하늘 아래의 작은 점 하나가 사랑을 노래하네 yeah. 여전히 그대 없는 나의 모습 내 옆에 그림자만 반기네 혼자만의 생각만으로 이 시간 채울 수 없고 그대의 미소가 가슴 속 가득 채우는 걸 그대 맘속에는 사랑이 없는 걸 기다림 속에 그대와 그대와 나의 맘속에는 모든 게 사랑인 걸 네 숨결이 내 마음속에 기다리는 걸 그 사랑이 찾아올 거란 믿는
I will say this chord progression's a little bit tired. It's very repetitive already, I think. But the vocals are pretty. And I like the mix of the bass as well a lot. Sorry, the yawn has nothing to do with the song, I swear. Just I'm actually yawning. Yeah. So, my thoughts on that song. It started and I was like, oh, am I going to give another 10? But these cool forward synth beats go away after this, sadly. If this was the whole song, it's a 10. But I actually don't like this guitar chord progression that they dropped into as much. And I didn't like the chorus very much, to be honest with you. Like I said, very pretty vocals. That's a given with Super Junior. Like, we're talking in... We have to zoom so far into critiques. You know what I mean? To even critique a Super Junior song. Like, to say I don't like this, it literally doesn't mean I don't like this. Like, Mamacita is a 6.5. Happy Together is a 6.5. Those songs are great songs. Like, it's just that Super Junior can make excellent world-shattering, mind-destroying, life-controlling songs. Like freaking It's You and What If and Heartquake, and these songs that are like, what do I even... They're so good. So by comparison, a really good song is nowhere near that, obviously. So that's how I have to think. As weird as that seems. Yeah, Love You More. I'm feeling like a 6 on this, to be honest. Do I have a 6 on this? No, I like it more than Shining Star. It might be a 6.5. Let me double check with Shining Star. Okay, now this was too tropey, actually. So it's definitely not a 6. I think 6.5 is fair, then. And you know what? I moved the scores around that I was the least certain about. I actually feel pretty locked in about these. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Normally this is the part where I ramble and do bad math with a calculator and stumble over myself. However, that won't be the case going forward. Thank you so much again to Hotorok. As you can see, we have a 7 for Sorry Sorry, 10 for Why I Like You, 7 for Let's Not, 5.5, Angela, not for me. Definite low point on the album for me. 10 for Reset, that song is amazing. Monster, very good. 10 for What If, 10 for Heartquake, 9 for Club Number 1, 6.5 for Happy Together, 11, not 11, what? I was reading the song number. 9.5 for Dead at Heart, 6 for Shining Star, 10 for She Wants It, 10 for It's You, 10 for Love Disease, and 6.5, end on a little bit lower, but still good, with Love You More. So, that's my thoughts on this album. If you want to see how it stacks up, well, the overview is looking weird now. Let's refresh the page. Maybe that will fix it. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. My Google Docs isn't loading properly, but right now. But you guys saw it earlier. Just obviously not with the score, the new one. Maybe it's really zoomed in or something. I don't know. I'll fix it. But once again, I mean, the main thing is that it just calculates it for me, and it's great. So yeah. As always, guys, main things to keep in mind, once again, do not compare these scores to other scores that I give, and I want to know your honest thoughts. Do you absolutely love Angela? Do you love You More? Are those your favorite songs? If so, let me know, if you dislike some of the songs I gave 10s to, let me know that too. I'm always curious to know if people agree with me, what songs everybody else loves. Thank you guys so much for being patient on this. Like I said in my G-Friend Greatest Album of All Time, the way I'm going to handle Greatest Album of All Time moving forward is rather than posting them late Monday or early Tuesday, the polls, that is, for you guys to vote, I'm going to start posting them as early as possible on Monday. And then, instead of Friday morning when I wake up, which honestly is sometimes Friday afternoon, starting the first album reaction, because it's summertime and I can't record during the day anymore, only at night, I'm going to actually record them Friday, at 12:01 when it becomes Friday. So that's how that's going to work. So make sure you get those votes in earlier in the week. And that way I can get a greatest album of all time Friday, Saturday, Sunday, instead of this weird thing I've been doing where I do one Friday and then one, like Saturday and Sunday or something, or just one Saturday and two Sunday. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Like I said, let me know what you think about this, and big shout out, much love to Hotorok. I will be not using this form for the other 2 reactions this week because I didn't have time to transpose them, or I didn't take the time. I did have the time. That's on me though. But I didn't take the time to transpose them for those groups. However, I will do that this week. So next greatest album of all times for EXO and GFriend should be using a similar sheet setup to this template. So thank you so much, Hotorok. Like I said, I will link your Twitter in the description below so that people can go shout you out and say thank you there. Guys, my name's the Newbie Warrior. If you like this video, please drop a like. If you disliked it, please drop a dislike and tell me why you disliked it so that I can do better in the future and improve my content. I'd appreciate it. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and please remember to stay newbie.